Hi. So I thought I'd do another video, even though I did one relatively recently. It's the start of development, which is always kind of an interesting time and moves pretty quickly. The devil's always in the details with this stuff, which maybe don't make as many interesting progress videos. So yeah, since the last video, I've kind of done a bunch of new things, which hopefully kind of make it more exciting. Uh, in terms of the shapes, there's not that many new shapes which I've included. The only one I really included was the one I discussed in the last video, which is corner piece, so that I can create kind of smoother corners, which kind of is needed if you're kind of trying to work with that. But that's not that too exciting. There may be more interesting pieces of what I've done now with colors. As before, you can choose your color, but now this thing's like an opacity. So you can change the opacity, and it'll become more see-through. You can then control that through there. That was kind of how I did the water effects there on the example drawing. I don't know if you can see that a bit better up close. That's also could be used for glass if you're trying to build drawing like buildings or something like that. Once I started working with that as well, which is the reason why it's always good to have some sort of actual live drawing or trying to build something within the tool. I realized I really need some sort of color sampler because you set the opacity or set the color and then not be able to get back to it. So I've now got a color sampler which you click, will pick that color, and then you can keep on drawing with it. So okay, again, there we go, things like that. The maybe more interesting thing which I've been working on is actually the drawing system itself. You can see there's like a bounding box now, which sort of shows you how big the potential scenes you can draw. So you can sort of plan out your drawing according to that. Um, you know, uh, Controlling with the mouse with the levels seems to make it much easier to use. The other thing I also found was, as I said in the previous videos, you could. Let's try and pick a decent color for this, or just green. You could, if you're drawing, you draw and then you go up a level, and then up a level, and that's how you sort of layer. And again, when you're drawing these sort of things, I realized it was going to become a real pain in the neck to kind of draw vertically. So instead, I created a way to change the drawing grid. So now you can draw against that and create sort of vertical drawings. So that should make drawing like vertically much easier. Also, you can draw on the other side, whereas previously you were limited to one side. So the idea being that you kind of got more usage in what you can draw. Also, going in that direction, you can draw in this way. So, hopefully that covers all the different aspects which you'd want to draw in, and you can move that as well. So you can move on levels of that. So you got a bit more control over where you want to draw. Um, so it's still lots more planned. I would definitely want to get the rendering engine going soon, because it'd be great to be able to draw these things and show them without all the drawing coordinates and the drawing grid. I need to sort out lighting and some perspective issues. But I'll keep going with it. I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of fun. I enjoy making these videos, so I'll keep these going as long as it makes sense to show stuff. Hopefully people enjoy seeing it, and maybe someone likes the thing itself. Okay, well, thanks for listening. If you've listened as well, cheers, bye.